The Prince and the Promise. A Tale from the Castle of Elsinore. Prologue. The Shadow in the Castle. In a land of mist and sea cliffs stood a grand castle named Elsinore. It was the home of young Prince Hamlet, who was kind and loved to read and think. But a great sadness had fallen over him. His father, the good and brave King Hamlet, had suddenly passed away. The castle, once full of laughter, was now filled with whispers. And soon after the king's funeral, Hamlet's mother, Queen Gertrude, married his uncle Claudius, who now became the new king. This made Prince Hamlet's heart feel even heavier with confusion and sorrow. Act 1. The Midnight Visitor. One cold, still night, a strange story reached the prince's ears. The guards on the castle walls had seen a mysterious figure, a ghost that glowed in the dark. It looked just like the old king, but its face was very sad. Brave Hamlet decided to see for himself. That night, he climbed the high, windy walls of the castle. And there it was, the shimmering spirit of his father. The ghost spoke with a voice like distant thunder. "My dear son," it said, "I did not simply die. I was poisoned. The one who did this terrible deed is now the king, your uncle Claudius." Hamlet's blood ran cold. The ghost asked him to avenge this evil act, but also warned him, "Do not harm your mother. Let heaven decide her fate." The spirit faded into the dawn, leaving Hamlet alone, his mind racing. Could this be true? Was his uncle truly so wicked? He knew he had to discover the truth, but he had to be smart. He decided to pretend to be a little bit mad, to act confused and silly, so that no one would suspect he was planning to uncover the secret. Act 2. The Play Within a Play. Hamlet's strange new behavior worried everyone. He talked in riddles and wore his clothes all messy. The king and queen were concerned, but also nervous. They asked two of Hamlet's old school friends, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, to come and cheer him up. But Hamlet was too clever. He soon realized they were just spying for the king. Meanwhile, a group of traveling actors arrived at the castle. Hamlet had a brilliant idea. He asked them to perform a special play. This play would show a story just like the ghost had described. A king being poisoned by his own brother. "The play's the thing," Hamlet whispered to his only trusted friend, Horatio. "I will watch my uncle's face. If he is guilty, his reaction will show it." That evening, the whole court gathered to watch. As the actors performed the scene of the murder, King Claudius turned pale. He jumped up from his throne. "Bring me light, I must go!" and rushed from the room. Now Hamlet knew for sure. The ghost had told the truth. His uncle was a murderer. Act 3. The Mistake in the Curtain. Full of anger and sure of his uncle's guilt, Hamlet went to speak with his mother. He wanted to tell her the terrible truth about the man she had married. But on his way, he saw King Claudius alone, kneeling, seeming to pray. "This is my chance," Hamlet thought, drawing his sword. But then he stopped. "If I hurt him while he is praying, his soul might go to heaven. That is no revenge for my father." So he waited, and the moment passed. This was a mistake, for Claudius was not truly sorry. He was just pretending to pray. Later, in his mother's room, Hamlet spoke to her fiercely about her quick marriage. Suddenly, he heard a noise behind a large tapestry curtain. Thinking it was the sneaky king spying on them, Hamlet shouted, "A rat!" and thrust his sword through the curtain. But when he pulled the curtain back, he saw it was not the king. It was poor old Lord Polonius, the king's advisor, who had been hiding there. Hamlet was horrified. He had taken an innocent life. This gave King Claudius the perfect excuse to send Hamlet far away to another country, with a secret letter asking that country's king to harm him. Claudius's fear had turned into a plan to get rid of Hamlet forever. Act 4 and 5, the final lesson. On his journey, Hamlet discovered the king's evil letter and cleverly changed it so the danger fell on the messengers instead. But meanwhile, a terrible sadness had fallen on the castle because of Polonius's death. His daughter Ophelia, who had loved Hamlet, was so heartbroken that she became ill. His son, Laertes, returned home furious, wanting revenge on Hamlet for his father and sister. King Claudius saw this as his new opportunity. He whispered lies to Laertes and set up a friendly sword-fighting match between him and Hamlet. But he made it treacherous. Laertes' sword tip was dipped in a powerful poison, and he prepared a poisoned drink for Hamlet, just in case. During the match, many terrible things happened at once. Laertes struck Hamlet with the poisoned sword. In a scuffle, they swapped swords and Hamlet wounded Laertes with his own poisoned blade. Queen Gertrude, not knowing, drank from the poisoned cup meant for her son. As the queen fell, Laertes, dying himself, confessed everything. "The king is to blame," he gasped. Seeing his beloved mother dying because of his uncle's evil, Hamlet's sadness turned to action. He used his last bit of strength to turn and charge at the treacherous king. "The point! Envenomed too! Then, venom, to thy work!" he cried, and finally brought justice to Claudius. As Hamlet lay dying, his loyal friend Horatio held him, weeping. "I am dead, Horatio," Hamlet whispered. "You must tell my story. The rest is silence." The moral of the story. And so, the story of Prince Hamlet teaches us that lies and secrets are like poison. They hurt everyone around them, even innocent people. It shows us that while it is important to be brave and seek what is right, we must do so with a clear head and a careful heart. Revenge is a dark path that often leads to more sadness. The brightest path is always one of honesty, truth, and most of all, talking about our problems with those we trust, instead of keeping them locked inside. 5 words needing explanation. 1. Revenge. This means to hurt or punish someone because they have hurt you or someone you love. In the story, the ghost asks Hamlet for revenge, and Laertes wants revenge on Hamlet. It's like a cycle of, "You hurt me, so I will hurt you back," which usually causes more pain for everyone. 2. Betrayal. This is when someone you trust, like a friend or family member, does something very dishonest or hurtful to you. King Claudius's act of killing his own brother is the worst kind of betrayal. Hamlet also feels betrayal when his mother marries Claudius so quickly, and when his friends, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, spy on him. 3. Madness, or to feign madness. Madness means to be crazy or to lose your mind. In the story, Hamlet feigns madness. This means he only pretends to be crazy. He does this as a clever plan to hide his real intentions, finding out if his uncle is guilty, and to say strange, truthful things without people getting too suspicious. 4. Poison. A poison is a substance that can make a person very sick or cause death if they eat, drink, or are wounded by it. It is a weapon for sneaky people who don't want to fight fairly. Claudius used poison to kill King Hamlet, and then again tried to use it to kill Prince Hamlet during the sword fight. 5. Treachery. This is very similar to betrayal, but often involves a hidden plan to betray someone, especially someone who has power, like a king. It is a deep dishonesty combined with deception. Claudius's entire plan, killing his brother, marrying the queen, and stealing the throne, is an act of great treachery. The poisoned sword in the duel is also an act of treachery because it breaks the rules of a fair fight.